Honestly speaking, Chelsea might be in trouble. This Newcastle takeover has flipped everything upside down and Chelsea might be in trouble. Yes, Bratoki, welcome to the Kavkas View, and today we have got a great video for you. Friday, excellent video. It's coming to you live and direct. I hope you have a great weekend, and I've got 3 major stories to deliver. Number 1, Nations League update regarding the Chelsea players. Chelsea players have been performing. 2 players in the final. Romelu Lukaku is showing Chelsea. He is showing Thomas Tuchel. Feed me. Get the chefs. Feed me. I'm going to explain to you why Romelu Lukaku works for Belgium and why we are toothless with Romelu Lukaku at Chelsea. Story number 2, we are getting our trophy or potential trophy taken away from us. Chelsea might not be in the Club World Cup. I will explain. It has been postponed. It is not occurring in Japan. But where could it happen, and when is the deadline for them to decide, and when is the tournament going to happen? It's very interesting. I want us to play. I want that star on top of our name. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm vain like that. I need the accreditations, I need the acknowledgement, and I want to boast and dunk on people's head tops. But finally, Newcastle have had a Saudi takeover. It is massive. We have not seen one like this since PSG, since Manchester City, since ourselves 17 years ago. We will break down the impacts. How does this impact Chelsea? How does the Newcastle takeover impact Chelsea FC? We're going to talk about how and why we should not be panicking, personally speaking. But before we get started on that, I just need a quick favor from all of you. 200 likes on this video, and you're all very kind and caring people. If not, I'm going to send Lukaku to your door to punch you up. Yeah, he'll do it. We're friends. We're best friends. He'll do that for me. But all jokes aside, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I will be giving you in-depth quality analysis on all the stories regarding the international window. And more importantly, when the games are back, you get in-depth analysis. You know the deal here, right? I don't give you nonsense. I give you the truth, cold, hard facts. Something other YouTubers are too scared to do because they lose out on their little industry deals. We're going to start with a Nations League roundup. It's going to be quick, it's going to be efficient, and it's going to be done in like 2 minutes max. Azpilicueta and Alonso have both qualified to the final. They're going to be playing against France. Yes, Belgium have been knocked out because they lost to France after being 2-0 up. But why are we talking about this? Well, number 1, Romelu Lukaku got his 68th goal. It was a beautiful goal into the roof of the net, and it's the epitome of what I want to see at Chelsea. He thought he got a winner. It was offside. I was shouting he's offside 100%. It was a lot closer, but it just shows I've got eagle-eye vision. I don't need VAR. The real question here is, why does he work for Belgium and he doesn't work for Chelsea? A lot of people are going to say it's for familiarity. I don't believe in that. I think it's tactics and style of play. We all play the same system. We all play the same formation in the sense between Belgium and Chelsea. But like Thomas Tuchel says, formations are nothing. They're not worth what they're written on in paper because it changes throughout the game. And for me, more importantly, it comes down to 2 aspects: personnel and instructions. Personnel, let's look at it from high level, not too in depth. If you guys want, in the comments below, let me know. I'll give you a more detailed video. But they have got Meunier and Carrasco, 2 attacking-minded fullbacks. Carrasco is a winger. We have got Alonso and Aspi. It's not the same. You're not cooking with the same ingredients. You're literally asking me to make you a bad boy curry without the chicken. Nah, if it's not good chicken, it's not going to taste as good, no matter how good you spice it up. Then you start looking at the midfield too. Jorginho and Kovacic are excellent in interplaying, but neither one of them have the strength nor the ability to thread a ball through the same way as a Yuri Tielemans does. Yuri Tielemans is another alternative that threads that ball through at first opportunity. As soon as he sees Rom is available, drills that ball through into feet, and then they start moving from there. Thirdly, and the most important, they've got Kevin De Bruyne and Eden Hazard. Even this variation of Eden Hazard improves Chelsea. Eden Hazard has been very unlucky recently, but he has been phenomenal whenever he plays for Belgium. In that first half, he caused all sorts of problems. France didn't know how to deal with him. Pogba was running around losing his hair. Like literally, he was panicking. He's like, who do I pick up, Kevin or Eden? Because it made no sense. And the goal is the epitome of what I'm talking about. They threaded that ball through straight into Lukaku. The defenders are petrified because they can't get close to him. He'll roll him. They can't give him space. He takes a touch and bangs it. So it's, what do I do? What poison ivy is going to kill me? He rolls him and it's a beautiful finish on his right foot. All of a sudden, we're winning. Like, we're cooking with oil. I think Chelsea need to look at that, and they need to change the instructions. We need to play more attacking-minded fullbacks as well, and the instruction needs to be to get the ball into Rome quick and fast. Once we do that, we will see success. If you want a more in-depth video, let me know. But now we're going to talk about the Newcastle takeover. And the Newcastle takeover is one that has big ramifications for Chelsea, Manchester City, even the bigger clubs, right? Is it going to become a big seven? If we're going to pretend Arsenal and Tottenham are still relevant, then yeah, it's going to become a big seven. But the reality is, all of a sudden, Roman Abramovich has 12 million net worth. PSG's owners have nearly 100 million net worth. Manchester City, 23 billion. These lot have 230 billion. So you can see what we're competing here. They have got the backing of a state. What does that mean, high level? It means they have got a lot of money, and money ain't going to be an issue to get players. It means if they want to take this seriously and they want to invest the way Roman, Sheikh Mansour or Nazir wants at PSG, they are going to do it without a problem. The impact this is going to have on Chelsea, because at the end of the day, we don't care about Newcastle. They're going to get good. They're going to be our competition. But what impact will it have on Chelsea? Number one, wages are going to rise. They're going to be paying astronomical wages, so inflation in wages is going to occur. Number two, agent fees are going to increase. Clubs are going to be doing business with players. Players have agents. Their agents got to eat. And Newcastle will be persuading those agents, listen, don't go to Chelsea, don't go to Man City, come to us. We'll pay you a little bit more. So all of a sudden, the general base fee will increase. Transfer values, that is ridiculous. This is going to rise more than anything, in my opinion, and this is the reality of it. The reason it's going to rise is because they're going to do what Chelsea did initially and what Manchester City did initially. To get the best players, you need to outbid people and, if anything, intimidate from people from getting into business with you. They don't want to get in a bidding war with you. They get in a bidding war, they get blown out, they get smoked out of the area. They're not. It's going to be embarrassing to even try to compete. And finally, competition for players is already hard enough, right? It's already difficult to sign players. Now you got another juggernaut in there. Chelsea are going to have to be smart, efficient, and in my opinion, proactive. We can't be sitting around waiting to see what's left. We need to go and decide what we're going to want and go and get it quickly, ASAP. 4 reasons why Chelsea will be fine. For me, it's very simple. Number one, FFP. A lot of people are going to say, Alex, FFP is not real, it doesn't exist. It does exist. Go and ask Everton's fans. Go and ask Everton's owners. Everton's owners have been actively complaining. Aston Villa's have been actively complaining. They're saying, look, we want to invest more money and we're not allowed to. We want to invest and become a powerhouse, yet we're not allowed to. Number two, Chelsea have London on their side. Look, give a person an option. Man, Newcastle or London, 9 out of 10 times people pick in London. It's the state capital, and most importantly, it's the awe of London, the availability. You want to be in Paris? You could be in Paris in less than an hour. You could be in France, any flight you want, anything you want, any time at night you want a delivery of any type of food. 9 out of 10 times, London has it. Then we start looking at the owner. Roman Abramovich is a competitive individual. He's one that's been around for 17 years. He's not been complacent. He's been proactive, and he's made Chelsea into a global conglomerate. Whether you like it or not, we are a powerhouse in this industry and other industries. The sponsorship deals Marina's getting, we are a draw. People want to have business with us. Players want to play for us. And finally, Chelsea. Listen, Chelsea have got a lot of history, and a lot of history that we've got since the 90s. That's for a lot of people who say, oh, 30 years worth of history. Yes, but people only care about the recent history. The fact of the matter is, people forget what you did before very quickly. The weighting that is assigned to that is very little compared to the larger influence of the recent past 10, 15 years. 2 Champions Leagues do that. 2 Champions Leagues do that in 8 years. People all of a sudden want to be playing for you. People want to come and take a wage cut to play for you. But the problem is, we don't even have to offer them a wage cut. We can give them straight up money and they'll be running over to Chelsea. So don't worry. Whilst it might become a little bit harder, we will be the resounding best destination for a lot of clubs. Finally, the final story, the Club World Cup might be cancelled. And the Club World Cup might be cancelled because of the pandemic. So Japan have withdrawn from holding the tournament between the 9th and the 19th of December. They just can't handle it. Like, they literally said, if the pandemic's out of control. They don't know how to organize such a big event and host it and have so many people from different regions arrive into the country. It just logistically doesn't make sense. So FIFA on the 20th of October will have a meeting where they're going to discuss where's the next location. 3 countries have actively stated that they want it: Qatar, South Africa, and Brazil. But Brazil have recently withdrawn their offer because logistically, once again, the pandemic is causing them too many problems. They don't know what they're going to be doing, and they just don't think it's the right time to host this tournament. Realistically speaking, I don't see FIFA cancelling this event, and the reason I don't see it is because it's a money generator. FIFA only generate 95% of their income purely from these World Cups. So the other events, they don't want to be throwing money down the toilet, hence they will have this tournament whether it's in Europe or somewhere else. So they're going to force this tournament to occur. I think Chelsea need to play in this tournament. We need to win this tournament because of a sporting integrity and sporting vanity. We want that star above our badge. We want to earn that star, and we let ourselves down after the first time we won the Champions League. Now it's time to win it and include it into our crest. So for me, guys, this was the Kavkas View. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm out. Peace out. Bye.